Hey, do you know that Copilot is like a person? You need to have several conversations with Copilot to understand how it functions. You need to, try some different communication to understand the pattern of communication of Copilot. It's just like with one of your friends, your spouse, or wherever you're dealing with in terms of communication. You need to communicate and figure out, what works and what doesn't work. So let me show you an example I just experimented that, was frustrating, but I fine-tuned it and I finally find the right way to prompt. So let me ask this question to Copilot. Can you uh, give me a list of emails, chats, meetings, and documents I have been sending or sharing in the last. I'm going to put 90 days because this is a demo environment, so there's not a lot of content. So Copilot going to find that. That's great. If I want to, have a vision of what I've been sharing with people, sending to people, that's a good way to prompt, I thought. And actually, it does a good job. But I'm going to try to refine it to make it more, understandable. So, okay, it gives me a lot of bullet points, uh, but it's hard to navigate. So now I'm gonna say, when it's finished, I'm gonna say make it a table. Make it a table with content, organized by type of content. So now it's well organized by meaning document. But as you see, as email, now I noticed that I receive an email. That's not what I asked. I want just the email I sent. And I'm losing all, let's wait. It seems I'm losing all, yeah, all the links. I cannot see what it is. So after fine tuning like that, trying to figure out how Copilot was functioning, I find the right prompt. So I'm going to put this prompt here. This is coming from my prompt database. So, no, that's not the right prompt actually. So let me show you my prompt database. This is my prompt database. So I'm going to copy that. That was an intermediate one. Can you find the latest, last? So here I'm going to put 90 days. Chats I posted, emails I sent. So I noticed that when I said email I sent, I also have received. So I precise not received. Meetings are organized. That works well. Documents I created. Organize them in a table by type of content. And there's the secret to have a link. Actually, you need to ask Copilot to give you a summary of the content, so it will provide the link. So let's try that now. So the thing I understood from Copilot, if I want the links to the different content like emails, meeting, chat, or document, I need to ask him for a summary, because when you're asking for a summary, then it to prove that the summary is correct is it is giving you a link to the content. So hopefully what I'm saying is right. We'll see in a second. So as you see, I can see there's a link. I can over it right now. So apparently I don't have a link for everything, because here I see people in the post, but I don't see, oh, there's a number 3, but you see it's still, there's still some things I don't understand in the way Copilot communicate, because here I have a number 3, but I don't see any link. Oops. And it takes some time, especially with, it has to look in different repositories, so it's pretty long. So you better know how to talk to Copilot, because then you can wait a long time. And it takes time to learn how to talk to Copilot. So hope this gonna save time to some people who are watching this video. And it doesn't list all the content. So I'm not sure. Still, again, I'm not sure how it decides to, just select just a few contents. So it's really strange. But as you can see, I now have chats, email, and it's sent an email. It's not received anymore, so that's good. I have to say not just sent, but also exclude receive. Meetings. So here I have a link. So finally put the link. So apparently the link works. So now I have the link, and I can, over that link, look at the result, and I can click on the link, and oops, I'm not in the right tenant here to do that. So let me jump back here, and whatever the link what was it? It was an email, I think. Look at the result, and I click here, and it will open the right content directly. Just need to be in the right tenant. And this is a demo tenant, so there's not a lot of information. So I'm not sure I will work in a very large tenant with a lot of documents. It's probably going to take more time and probably be less accurate, especially if you have duplicates. But it works pretty well. So this prompt, it's in my bank, and I'll probably share my bank one day when I have enough content. But this is working well, and it helps me to understand, what I'm doing. Is it more chat, email, meeting, documents? And maybe I can ask a further question, what were what were what was the main topic of discussion in this list? So I can, reflect on my work through this prompt. But the idea was to show you that two things. First, you need to learn how to talk to Copilot, and second, there's a tip. When you want to have a link in the table, for example, you need to ask for a summary, because when you ask for a summary, it has to give you the source so you can check if the summary is correct. That's a tip. So obviously it was mainly about Copilot. So, and there's other themes that I like Microsoft Teams. Hope this was insightful. Start to learn how to talk to Copilot just like you do it with your kids or anybody else.